to pull up, and then roll them back and down. And again, bring the shoulders to pull up and roll them back. And then take a nice deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Another couple, deep breath in and out. One more, up and out. And then just letting your arms rest down nice and freely. And if you're okay with it, shutting your eyes, going inside. And again, continuing with that deeper breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take a nice long deep breath in. And breathing out. Just really trying to get control of that breath. Slowing it down. Nice deep breath in. And breathing out. And this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And gently lowering down your chin and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And gently nodding your chin and holding on to your breath. Raising your chin back up and breathing all of the way back out again. And this time, take a long deep breath in. Go a little bit higher into that in-breath now. And then we'll return and breathe all of the way back out and going right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding the breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And breathing out. Go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. Take a deep breath in. And out. And keep breathing. Keep slowing the breath down. Keep drawing a little bit more awareness to your core strength. And then let's just clasp up your fingers, raise your arms, come high above your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. And breathing out, lower down your hands. And gently lifting yourself up onto your knees. And let's sit all of the way back down upon your heels. And raising your chin, let's start to gently pull your body up and along the ground, rolling over the shoulders, lifting your chin, and then curling the toes, sending the hips back and taking the head down through your arms, drawing forwards into a plank, and then bending your knees and sitting back down onto your heels. Breathing in to draw your body up and through. Breathing out as you send your hips back and take your head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and gently sit on back. Breathing in to draw your body up and through. Breathing out, send your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and gently release back. Breathing in, pull your body up and through. Breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back to your heels. Breathing in, drawing your body up and lifting the chin. Breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time. Breathing in to pull your body up. This time as you send your hips back, stay and take it for a little bit of a walk out on the spot. Just moving hips a little side to side. Spreading your fingers nice and wide to the ground. And just be aware of how your body feels. Be aware of your back. Be aware of your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Just noticing the body. Now let's leave the heels down and walk your hands all of the way back in towards your feet. Slowly unroll. Coming all the way back up to a standing position and bringing your arms up to the ceiling. Clasping your fingers, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, activate your waist and take a nice long stretch into the side of the body, pushing out a little through your hips. Breathing in, draw it back up. Breathing out, activate your waist and bring your arms to pull up and over. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Step to the top of your mat and bring your hands in towards your heart, relaxing your shoulders. Let's take a breath in, raising both arms. And as you breathe out, open your body, folding forwards, bending your knees where you need to. Breathing in, step your right foot back behind you, releasing your knee and lifting your chin. Breathing out, stepping your left foot back behind you and hold to a plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out, drawing into an upward dog. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push to a plank, and back off into downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, left foot stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, all the way back out to standing gaze to thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back, knee to the floor, coming up into your fingertips. Breathe out, stepping back, holding into your plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out as you come to an upward dog. And breathing in as you lower. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping up. Lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, all the way out to standing, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, open your chest, fold forwards. Breathing in, step back with your right leg, and just keeping your knee above the ground, turning to the left and raising your left arm. Okay, now notice how this feels today, okay? If you feel, you can open up the left hip a little bit more. We turn the left foot open, roll to the outside edge of your back foot, and then gently start to open it back a little bit more, if you want to. And then gently draw it all of the way back round. Step your feet together behind you. And then we're just going to lower down onto your forearms. And we're just going to take a knee drop plank here. So we're pushing away through the toes. Pull up on your bottom rib. And as you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you push it away, breathe out. Breathe in, other knee to the floor. Breathing out, pushing it away. Gazing slightly beyond your fingers. Breathing out to push. Drop the other knee in, out as you press it away. Breathing in and out, press away. In and out, push. 4 more. Breathe in, out, press away. In, out and push. 2 more. And press it away. 1 more. Just getting a little bit of core work here. And then releasing your body all of the way back down to the floor. Now taking your arms out nice and wide along the ground. Keeping your right hand along the floor, gently roll your shoulder onto your shoulder and bring your knees in. Bring up your left arm, open your chest and look up towards your thumb. And releasing it all of the way back round. Let's go the other way. Take your arm along the floor, gently roll over on towards it. Pull the knees in, looking up towards your right hand. And coming all of the way back round onto your belly. Okay, now taking hold of your ankles or your feet. And just very gently tilt the pelvis a little. If you prefer to do one and then the other, that would be okay. If you feel you can, coming up with both. Alright, so lifting, taking a couple of deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose. Opening up into your bow, so a little bit more chest opening here. And then gently let it back down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Breathing in, upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing out, lowering your body back down. Curl the toes, engage your core. Breathing in as you push up to a strong plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up between your hands, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, left foot stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open with your chest, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing and raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body, fall forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back. Turn to the right and raise your right arm. And again, if you want to go that little bit further, turn your front foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and just gently open it back a little bit further. And coming all of the way back round, turning your feet again, stepping your feet together behind you, and then just coming down upon your knees, your belly and chest this time. Okay, now we're going to come into opening up the back a little bit more on stretch. So I'm just going to take my arms across the top of my mat. Now I'm just drawing up one leg, pointing the toes, and then I'm just gently going to bring it back and see how far it goes and bring it back down. Alright? It may get to the floor. It may get to the floor later. Alright, so bring the other leg up, point your toes, send it back, and drawing back down. You may find your forearms want to come off the floor at the moment, but we're going to do this a few times. So take the other leg, the original leg up, press it back, and draw it back down. Deep breath in, raise your other leg, breathing out, send that leg back. Good. And come back down. Change legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Send the leg back and back down. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Send the leg back. Touch the floor if you can and come back down. And taking your right arm across the top of your mat, left fingers to the floor, feet slightly apart, then drawing up and coming into the upper twist. So looking over your shoulder, seeing if you can see your left foot. And bring it back to the middle. Swap it over. Fingers down towards the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, raising and looking up over your shoulder. Looking, seeing if you see your right foot. Underneath your shoulders, breathing in, coming into your upward dog. Just again, tucking in the elbows, opening the collarbone, lifting the chin. And then slowly floating all the way back down. Let's curl the toes, engage your core, breathing in as you push up to plank. And breathing out into a downward dog. Breathing in left leg, stepping up, lift the chin, releasing the toes. And breathing out, right leg stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze up to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing and raise both arms. And this time breathing out, open chest and fold forwards. Breathing in, step back with your left foot, leaving your right foot at the top of your mat. Keep the knee low, and then as you come on up, using your hamstrings, your glutes to bring you back up to that standing position. Breathing in, turn your palms. As you gently float your arms upwards, looking either between your hands, or we're going to bring the hands a little bit closer towards your face. Coming a little bit deeper into that front knee, going to the outside edge of your back foot. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Opening the chest, tucking your tailbone under, just checking out that your back arm is parallel to your front arm. Alright, deep breath in. As you breathe out, reverse. Reaching it on back, looking up towards your upper hand. If you feel you can, go a little bit further, straighten up your front leg. If you can challenge balance, lift up your toes. Then replace the foot down, cartwheeling your arms all of the way back down to the floor. Release your back knee. Now let's just turn the front foot open. So you have your back foot, okay, as far back behind you as you're happy to take this to at this point today. Relax your shoulders and just gently bending the elbows and lowering your body a little bit further towards the inside of your leg. Alright, now noticing how that feels today. If you think that you could go a little bit further, let's work the foot across, pop it on its edge, taking your right hand and placing it beneath your right leg, and then carefully pressing from the centre of your chest over your big toe. then slowly coming back in, moving onto that back knee, drawing back your toes, a little bit of a shift backwards through the tailbone, coming into calf and hamstring stretch. Bend the knee if you need to. Maybe you could try curling the toes on the back foot. Maybe you try sitting back towards your back foot a little bit more. Alright, and then carefully coming back on up and bring your knees in together. Alright, now you may have to turn your body on the mat. I'm going to be taking the right leg out to the side and extending it away. Alright, so you just need that bit of space. Alright, maybe you're okay, maybe you're just going to stagger if there's a couple of you in the room, okay? So you've got a bit of space, so you're not wafting that toe up underneath somebody's nose. So we're going to stretch the arm, the left arm, out and away from the body. Let's open up the side of your body again, breathing in. As you breathe out through your mouth, raise the leg and extend it out and away from you as you bring your arm above your ear. Breathing in, let's take that like a little half cartwheel. And then breathing out, take the hand to the floor and lift the leg. And again, breathing in, stretching it over. Breathing out, engaging the core and lifting the leg up. Again, breathing in, stretch out from your waist. Breathing out, navel back to the spine, lifting the leg. Again, breathing in. And this time, breathing out, taking the leg up. And with a leg circle today. So I'm circling the leg out on the side, breathing in, breathing out. And when you go backwards, breathe out. When it comes forwards, breathe in. Keep the core locked on. And don't try to be too stingy with your circles. Okay, make them nice and generous. Breathing out as you go back in to come forwards. Keep the rest of the body absolutely still. Use your core to keep you in position. Don't go too fast with your circle. Alright, last one. And then bring the body back on. Good. Alright, coming in from camel. So I'm going to start off with your arms rolling backwards. Take a deep breath in, raise your right arm. Follow your fingers as you open back and down. Breathing in, raising the left arm. Follow your fingers, opening it all of the way back. So opening out the chest a little here. Breathing in, raise your right arm. Follow your fingers, breathing out, opening it back and down. Breathing in, raising your left arm. Circle it back, open it back and down. Now you can do a few more of those if you like, okay? Otherwise, maybe taking your elbows and maybe opening back. Deep breath in. This feels like a good thing to do today. Offering your chest upwards. Maybe lifting your chin if it feels good to, or maybe looking back. And then from there, you could reach along the back of your legs. You could reach along and take your heels. Tucking your chin in, engaging your core, coming slowly back on up, sliding your hands forwards, curling the toes and pressing off into a nice high down dog, looking up towards your belly and then lowering your heels back towards the floor. Now let's raise the right leg nice and high, pressing up through your toes. Point the toes back a little bit, but try and keep your upper body nice and strong, facing downwards. Try and keep the shoulders level. And then bring down your leg and lock the big toe, the toe next to it, to the bone above your heel. Move forwards into a one leg plank. And just looking slightly ahead of your fingertips. Take a few deep breaths here, in through your nose. Out through your nose. Really feel again that core Let's draw the body up nice and high. Take a nice deep breath in, raise your right leg as high as you can to down dog split. And then let's draw in your right knee towards your right elbow. Come into that floating plank. Now let's draw the leg beneath you and take your foot to the far side of your left hand. Take down your back heel and raise your left arm looking up towards your thumb. And let's bring the hand down. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist and slide the back leg away. Alright, so up to you how far you take this posture today. If you'd like to take your pigeon to resting, then we take one hand on top of the other and we lower the body through. Okay, again, particularly, you know, you've had a tough day, just might want to make it a little bit easier on the body today. For those of you who want to come up, maybe take it up into your quad stretch again. So we can draw the back leg a little bit further in, so it's not wandering out to the side. Bending at the back leg. Alright, and then squaring the body off. Okay, unless you're going to go a little bit further today. Alright, so we can work into drawing the elbow around the front of your foot. Alright, for a while, you know, that's an increased stretch. Then, if we can, we're reaching back with our right hand to see if we can find the big toe. And then once we have that, you can release your left hand again, and then we can hold on. That's it, or a strap, or anything that you want to use, just to increase that hold, because it's about training the body, it's about training the body into finding where it can get to. And as I've said before, none of us know what our bodies, our full potential is. We haven't got there yet, alright? We've got loads to go to. Let's release, and I'm just going to let you swing that back leg around, and we're coming into saw from here. So coming into a little rotational seated exercise, coming up nice and high on top of your sit bones. You could have your legs crossed for this position. If you start to get a tiredness up into the top part here of your quads, then cross your legs. Alright, take out the hip flexors. Otherwise, if we can, open out through with your arms. Breathing in to take your upper body to rotation. And then breathing out, rounding the spine and lengthening over and across. Breathing in to draw your body back up. And breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine to bring you to the middle. Breathing in, taking that rotation through your upper body. Breathing out, gently lengthen over and across. Breathing in as you draw the body back on up. And breathing out, engaging with your core as you come to the middle. Breathing in to turn your upper body. Breathing out, gently lengthening over and across. Breathing in to draw the body back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn. And breathing out, gently reaching and lengthening across. Breathing in as you come up. And as you move back to the middle, try and really create that core strength usage to bring you round. Breathing in as you turn, using your back strength. Breathing out, draw the navel to the spine if you can as you lengthen over. Breathing in, drawing your body up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as you come to the middle. One more time. Breathing in to rotate. Breathing out to lengthen over and across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Let's release downwards with your arms. Now bringing your legs to cross. We're going to draw them up underneath us, hands to the floor, and either step back or light hop back. So hands come through to the floor, either hop or step back. Taking your body off into a downward dog for me. We're just going to take our right hand under. So reaching over either for the far edge of your left leg, knee or ankle, or inside. Inside arch is easier, outside edge is harder. And then if you can, looking underneath your armpit towards the ceiling. And then taking your hand back down to the floor and stepping your right foot up between your hands, but then draw your left knee halfway down. Okay, so it's not quite as far back as it was earlier. I'm going to come into a twist from here. So taking a deep breath in, raising your left arm. As you breathe out, bring the elbow to the far side of your knee. Now today, hands in prayer and pulling down may be the best position, in which case savour it and look over your shoulder. For those of you who feel very easy in taking your hand to the floor, take it down, but having caught your armpit over the top of your knee and lean forwards. You could from there lift up your back knee and then maybe bring your right arm up and over. So working into that full back twist. Alright, now releasing your right hand down, taking your left hand to the far side of your mat, right hand either side, and then curling the toes on the back foot if you haven't already, and step the feet carefully to the top of your mat and fold to your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Good. We're going to put our balances in at the end today. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your chest, fold forwards. Breathing in, right foot stepping back. Left leg remaining at the top of your mat. Knee deep into your armpit, and then bring your body to come up. That's it. Centralize between the legs. Breathing in, turn palms. Breathing out as you raise your arms, either look between your hands or bring your hands together and close the space off around by your face. Really good standing between your feet. Feel that equal balance. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Again, opening up the back hip, opening up the front knee. Okay, just check out your back arm, hasn't suddenly wandered off. Okay, it's not doing anything strange. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's reverse. Reaching all the way back, looking up towards your upper hand if you can. Maybe straightening up that front leg. If balance is good for you, lift the toes. Place your foot back down and slowly cartwheel the hands down into the floor. Turn your back knee and pop the knee down against the ground. And let's turn open the front foot, coming in towards lizard. Hands on the inside of your foot. And then gently letting the elbows soften. You're moving forwards, taking a couple of breaths here. Those of you who want to go a little bit further, hop your foot onto its edge. Okay, being careful not to let it drop over completely. And then as we take the left hand underneath the left leg, looking slightly ahead, we're trying to move out from the hips and press from the center of your chest. Side a little, and let's draw the upper body back. Okay, so coming into the hip flexor work. So like I always say, it's just keeping the knee in line with your ankle here. Try not to overshoot and push over the kneecap. Raising both of your arms, either look between your hands, if that's better for you today, better for the neck. If we're opening backwards, hips pressing forwards and arms drawing back. so drawing the toes back. Maybe curling the toes on the back leg. Just pressing from the center of your chest downwards. And gently release. Okay, let's bring the knees in together. Okay, I'm going to take the left leg out to the side this time. And then as we take a nice long stretch out from the waist, reaching over, breathing in. And as you breathe out, let's take that leg up, pressing that leg away from the body. Breathing in through your nose as you stretch out from your waist. And then breathing out through your mouth, engaging your core, lifting the leg up. And again, breathing in, nice long stretch out from your waist. Breathing out, engaging your core and lift the leg. Breathing in, stretching away from the body. A little bit of lower back releasing there. Breathing out and lifting the leg up. And again, breathing in, stretching out from the waist. Breathing out. This time we're going to go up, we're going to stay up, and we're going to take that leg to circle. So breathing out to go back of your body, breathing in as you come forwards. Breathing out, take it back, in to come forwards. Lock the core on all of the way through though. Keep the rest of the body very still. Breathing out, circle back, in to come forwards. Keep the chin up, keep looking forwards. Nice and slowly with the circle. Breathe in, out. And why do I want it slow? Because it's harder. The muscle fibers have to work harder. Taking that leg back, forwards. And again, take it back, forwards. Good. One more back and forwards. Coming all of the way back on up. All right, a little bit of work for your buttocks there. So we're coming around second time for camel. If you like the arms going backwards, by all means do that version again. That would be fine. If you would like to come up first of all into the elbows and then move it further back, then do. Just be really careful that you're not taking this position into the quads. Remember, you're lifting out from your waist to create the back strength and the back bend. Taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, offering up the chest towards the ceiling. Another deep breath in. As you breathe out, looking up or looking back. If you feel okay too, reaching back for the legs or reaching back and taking your heels. Alright, but again, there's no forcing here. Please don't feel that you have to get to somewhere. It's just simply not the case. Alright, just really again thinking of opening the body up just to where it wants to go. And then drawing your chin in towards your chest, engaging your core, sliding your hands forwards, curling the toes and pressing up into a nice long downward dog. Alright, now just noticing your body. Okay, we've done quite a bit of work on the back and the legs, so hopefully now the heels are getting a little further down for you. Now let's raise the left leg, nice and high. Bend the knee a little bit and open the hip. And then let's lock down. Big toe next to it. Okay, squeeze that bone, the ankle bone, and then coming forwards, looking forwards. Really lock the legs in together, the knees are pulled up together. Try not to dip in the lower back, looking ahead. You want to feel, we talk of the plank, this is exactly how it should be. So that nothing in between your shoulders and your toes is limp, okay? Everything is strong. Coming all of the way back up and And let's raise that leg up nice and high to your down dog split. Then drawing your left knee towards your left elbow and hold it in. And then taking through left leg to the far side of your right hand. Heel to the floor, raising right arm into fallen triangle. Hand down to the floor. Let's bring your left knee towards your left wrist and slide the back leg away. Okay, so coming down in towards your pigeon posture. If you'd like to take the forehead down, you did that last time, please do that again. If you're staying up, okay, then bring that back leg in. Okay, and if you're reaching around, if you're using a strap or a band, start to draw that leg in a little bit further. Maybe you're holding on to the foot today. Alright, maybe you're nearly there, maybe you've got the elbow around the front of the foot. Just keep going with it, guys. And tomorrow's night's class, okay, the speciality class, is all about backs. Alright, so if you enjoy working and thinking about what your potential could be, I need to see you tomorrow night, okay, at 6:45. Let's let go of that leg, and then let's bring that leg all the way back round towards the front. Okay, so I'm going to work into a couple of rollbacks, and then I'm going to work into the open leg rocker today, alright, just to see where you want to get to. So first of all, again, they're both Pilates postures, using band, okay, or cushion behind your back, okay, whatever you need today, use today. Deep breath in at the top, and as you breathe out, slowly rolling down through the lower back, just stopping maybe at halfway, breathing in and breathing out to draw the body up. Coming up to a nice tall seated position. Again, breathing in, and as you breathe out, drawing your ribs down in towards your hips. Maybe you're working an imprint. Breathe in and breathing out, slowly coming up. Remember, it's nice and smooth. In through your nose, ribs widen. Out through your mouth, drawing down. Breathing in and out as you come back up. So by all means, do another couple of those. Alright, so open leg rocker. Alright, we have the legs coming away from us. We don't need to have them straight, they could be bent. And I'm holding just below my calf muscle. Alright, sitting the body right up on top of your sit bones. Now when I go back, I'm not going to throw myself back, that would be mad, okay? So what I want you to do is try and think about going to the point of no return. Then rolling, and then, with any luck, you'll come back up, okay? Don't worry if you don't, right? Remember, you're in your own home, so if you just roll around on your back for a few, that's going to be okay. But what we want to do is try and train the body to be in control of your imprint. And so when you come up, you're moving in and out of imprint. Breathing in and out, coming up and balancing, okay? So like I said, when we've done lots of back work, like we have today, hopefully the back is nice and moving, alright? It's nice and supple, so that when we roll, we feel that we're moving along each and every part of your back. Alright, finishing off your last one. Good. Alright, let those legs down. Pull them gently beneath you, either step or hop back. And back off into your downward dog. Let's take through your left hand towards your right leg, inside arc or outside edge, and then look underneath your right armpit to the ceiling. to the floor. Let's step the left foot through to the top of your mat. And then just draw down your right knee, okay? It's not quite as far. Alright, now coming up into a twist, take a deep breath in, raising your right arm. As you breathe out, elbow to the far side of your knee. Okay, and if you did the hands in prayer and you look behind you last time, please by all means use that one again. If you feel that you can get your hand, nearly down towards the floor, it could be just fingertips today, take it down. And then if you feel that you can lift up the back knee, lean forwards, maybe bring back over your left arm. And then releasing down your left hand, releasing out your right arm. If you haven't already, curl the toes on the back foot. And then let's step the feet together at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in, coming all of the way back up. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Letting your arms down. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to work in from here. I'm coming into tree. I'd like to also work the leg coming forwards, out to the side, bring it back in, swap your hands over and look behind you, okay? Because it's all going to be about releasing out from back bending now for the rest of the session, okay? So if taking your leg completely straight feels too much, keep the knee bent, all right? If you need to hang on to a bit of furniture, all right, or lean against the wall, that's okay, all right? It's really all right. So let's roll back the shoulders, engaging the core, picking up your right foot and placing it either against your calf or above your knee. And then moving the fingers up through the midline of your body and taking your right hand back behind your left. Releasing both of your arms, turning your leg and picking it up either from underneath or take your first two fingers around your right big toe. And either maybe keep your knee bent, or if it feels good to you today, take it a little bit further out. But remember, you can just hold it from underneath, all right? You don't have to hold your toe. And now taking that leg open to the side, standing up tall, pull up through the standing leg if you can. Good, we're coming back round and we're swapping our hands over. Alright, now if you can, bring your right hand back and look back towards it. And then come back. Bend the knee and release that leg down, all right? Take a couple of deep breaths. And then picking up the left leg and placing it towards the inside of your leg. Hands in at your heart. And then raising both of your arms. Again, take your time. Bring your left hand behind your right, lifting your chin. And letting both of your arms down. Turning your knee. Like I say, to begin with, just holding underneath the knee might be the best place. Or you may be ready to take your first two fingers around your big toe. If you feel okay with straightening the leg, take it further forwards. And if you can take the leg open to the side, very, very gently taking that leg open. then gently bring it back. Alright, let that leg down and release. Alright, stepping down to about halfway down your mat. Come up into first, and then as we lift, we're going to come all the way down for crow. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower your body down. Okay, so going as far as you can. If you don't want to come into hand balance today, keep your hands in your heart. If you feel it's okay, take your hands downwards a little, bend your elbows, and as you perch your knees up and towards the upper part of the back of your arm, looking forwards, leaning forwards, and then if it feels good to you today, pick the toes up. Alright, again, this is a bit of a back stretch here, okay, but like I say, some days it's easier, some days it's harder. Alright, and just knowing where you need to stop, okay, what's appropriate, how you feel you can do this today, whether you need to not do it today. Alright, coming gently back down, and come down to sit for me. Now just placing your right foot towards the inside of your inner thigh, and let's just draw the right arm across towards the left leg. Now again, you're reaching over for the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Letting your head release downwards. Gently come on up and swap your legs over, taking across your left arm, and just reach, lengthen towards what you can find today, letting your head down. Slowly drawing your body back on up, taking a loose cross leg position if you can, and then just reaching upwards. And let's take a stretch to reach forwards and around. Swapping it over, take a breath in. As you breathe out, reaching around. And again, breathing in. Breathing out, taking that stretch around. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, taking it all the way out and round. Taking one hand over, take hold of your ear, push your fingers into the ground, and just lengthen all the way out along the side of your neck. Then going to the back corner of your head and inclining your jaw towards your collarbone. And coming back on up. Let's change sides. Push down into your fingers. Take your hand over the top. And gently draw your head across. To the back corner of your head, and across and over. And releasing it back on out. Alright, now let's open out with your chest. Take a breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, opening your chest and releasing down. And now start to stretch your arms ahead of you. Breathing in, reaching. Breathing out, opening back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then one more time, stretching forwards. Breathing in to come up. And this time as you breathe out, come down to your crown. Come down to your forehead. In towards your chest, your throat. And very well done tonight, everybody. Okay, have a nice rest of the evening. Okay, work really hard. Like I say, we've got the back work to do, okay, tomorrow. So if you want to get in a